Hello, I hope all is well. I hope everybody's having a blessed one. Today, I want to about my latest book, and this book, it's gonna make you think differently. This book is gonna enlighten you about religion, society, and just life in general. So, this is the latest edition of an older book that I've written, and it's about poetry, philosophy. It's very, very good, and you can see the cover art. With the cover art, it has a really good deep meaning. So at the bottom you can see the Garden of Eden. So temptation, and then you have my face, is to represent duality. You got one side light and one side shading, and it goes back to the Garden of Eden story. So we became corrupted because of our thirst and our curiosity. We became corrupted. So our story begins in the Garden of Eden story. So man has been corrupted. But at the back, you see an angel. You see God holding me, because God is our salvation and our redeemer. He has redeemed us. So this book has over so many writings. Let me just give you guys a quick run through the book. You got so many writings. Look at the table of content. Let me read one of my favorite poems from the book. Let me just read a random poem. Okay, this one is called Valentine's Day. Your flower which grew turned me stone. Can't move your hips and thighs. Hypnotized, always thinking of you, been mesmerized. When will it be when I hold you close? Unraveling those clothes and pan pollen. Edges will freeze then drop, yet I want you more as the days pass by. A damsel, always smiling, hiding your distress. Wife material, not second place nor mistress. Accept these set of flowers, my Valentine's. For Valentine's Day, I'm letting you know that our journey will not always be roses. Some days we may wake up ignoring each other. Emptiness may erupt. Differences causing this union to interrupt. Harsh conditions made you stronger, even when fiery, perhaps originating from a volcano. Beyond that, look ahead. My heart's focal point is to freshen and brighten your life. Accept these set of flowers, my Valentine. And let me read one more. Man, I talk about politics, I talk about experience, I talk about religion, I talk about so many stuff. I talk about fantasy stuff. Let me read something else. Memories. No, let me read Unbeliever. He wishes for the knife, wishing to end it tonight. He looks at the clock, wasted years it has shown. Life is an allegory. The more you grow, the less you know. Life is a cemetery, buried in your unbelief, not knowing it's waiting to take you back. Buried in your disbelief that one day after your passing, your peers won't shed tears. He reaches for the knife, wishing to end it tonight. He doesn't know that after bleeding, his existence never ceases. He doesn't know that challenges is grace to an unbeliever headed to the grave. Life is an allegory. The more you grow, the less you know. He looks at the clock, wasted years it has shown. So pretty much, Unbeliever is pretty much about an unbeliever who's also suicidal. So the thing about my writings is I can also talk about touchy subjects. So this unbeliever, right, is suicidal, and he's about to end it, but I'm pretty much talking about how there's more to life than we see. A lot of people think that when they die, that existence just ceases, but what they don't really know is that there's an afterlife, there's heaven and hell, depending on how you lived your life here and what you believed in. So at the end of the day, I'm talking about how some people who want to commit the S word really fail to understand that this life is just temporary. There's more ahead of this life. There's a lot of joy and salvation if you believe in Jesus. So anyway, thank you very much. But this book is just beautiful. It's gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life. It's very deep poetry. It's a lot of writings, and It's just gonna change the way you think, and add on to your perspective. Thank you very much. The link to the book is in the description.